So I'd like to turn to the first introduction, and I'm not going to give long introductions because you have bios in front of you. Stephanie Alexander has worked in the healthcare industry for a long time. She was with Premier Health, which has hired a lot of IEs over the years, and she's also been CEO of ParaHealth. And I learned last night that she actually started off in electrical engineering before she came over to ISE. So please join me in congratulating Stephanie Alexander, Distinguished Alumni of 2019.
Well, I didn't know she was going to tell everybody I was in double E. It was fun, one of two women, and loved the gentleman, but none of them could walk and chew chewing gum at the same time, so Clarence actually recruited me over. On a serious note, thanks a lot, Julie, for your time and your teams. That they've been great to help me get here with my schedule and everything. But I'd also like to thank the ISE Advisory Board for their commitment in this effort. It's really important to continue to network alumni. In particular, I want to thank Joe Pleasant. Joe's been a great mentor for me, and his leadership has been outstanding in healthcare, and particularly for industrial engineers. Reflecting on my time at NC State, though I started in 1981, the year that really sticks in my mind is 1983. And though I love all of you, the year sticks because we won the basketball championship. But a close second was Tom Hodgson, and he came in 1983, I believe, with Rusty King, and Clarence basically convinced me that, and a few IE students, that I should move over. So I did, and also, and I'll put a plug in here, the faculty were much more accommodating for athletes than the double E's in terms of our schedules and what we were doing, and trying to travel with basketball was tough. So basically, it was a great experience for me. I came into engineering, though, for one reason. I'm an entrepreneur, and I wanted to get a job. And we just talked about this, Bill and I, that it seems to still be around that I grew up in Charlotte, and it was very hard to get in Carolina, much easier to get in NC State, but you couldn't stay in NC State, so you could always get a job. It was much harder, so it just continues to be the same. And yes, I did get, if you were reading, I did get my MBA from Carolina, because we didn't have business school here, but I'm not sure anybody believes this, but I actually came back and matted the diploma in red, right beside the other one. So I really do contribute my success to having a strong ISE foundation. I have spent most of my career just growing companies and love doing that and love working with entrepreneurs, but it's always good to have this level of a foundation. Really, I think it's the best. I think I told Julie last night that the CEOs that I've worked with, many are IEs. And so I think it's just that type of degree that I really promote to young, I've really sent, I don't know how many of my mother's family here, not just to industrial engineering, but to NC State, because I really believe in it. So just to wrap up, I really think that, and want to commend this department for continuing to connect the alumni, and actually outside of Raleigh. It was really easy for me to stay connected when I lived in this area. But having these types of events and recognition is extremely important to continue to connect all of us. So I really appreciate the recognition, and thank all of you that are here.